Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and it is time for the AAA guys to come in and have a turn as we are hosting the Giants again today. Is that everybody? So Joey gets some extra run with them. We'll bring Quentin in to play right. Change the lineup just a bit here. Yeah, it's probably about as good as any. Alright, and to pitch today, we're up to Polly in this new, very extended rotation for the month of September. Alright, here we go. Football season just getting started, but baseball season on its last legs. So while the Squirrels might have things wrapped up already in the division, there are meaningful games out there, so let's look at the standings. And by look, I mean I'll look and I'll tell you. So in the NL East, the Phillies still clinging to a one-game lead over the Marlins and Braves. Oh, and I accidentally backed out of the chart. There we go. Squirrels have, of course, clinched the Central already. The Diamondbacks sitting on a magic number of 19 with a 4-game lead over the Dodgers. And the Reds holding a 1-game lead in the wild card over the Dodgers and the Cardinals. In the American League, the Orioles holding a 1-game lead over the Red Sox and Yankees. Tigers still sitting on that magic number of 20 with a 3-game lead over the White Sox. They've not won a game since they got that magic number. The Angels holding a 2-game lead over the Astros, and the White Sox hold a 2-game lead in the wild card race over the Red Sox and Yankees. Alright, into the action of today's game. Johnny Damon has a 2-1 count, and this one is called strike 2. There's another knuckleball that swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 down, Randy Wynn at the plate. He'll look at strike 1. This is too low, 1-1. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. So it misses inside, 2-2. Called strike 3. 2 down, Chase Utley at the plate. First pitch is called a strike. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll end the top of the first. 1-2-3 inning to start the game. Clippard is going to start things off for the Squirrels in the bottom half of the inning. Looks to be the same Giants lineup we've been seeing. Chad Godin will start off things for the Giants, on the mound. Clippard swings and misses at the first pitch. He's playing second base. He's a draft pick in this past year's draft. Grounds this one towards second, where Utley will take care of that. Michalak at the plate now. I feel like he was a better hitter last year. He's not even hitting 100 in his short time this season, although as soon as I say that, he gets a base hit up into center field. First base hit of the game. That'll bring Swan to the plate. First pitch called a strike. Swan, the other draft pick in this past June's draft. He is a third baseman. Wait. No, I take that back. Swan we traded for. We had 2 pretty good prospects at first base. Decided didn't need both of them. So we traded, I think his name was Moorhead, to the Orcas and got Swan back in return. That or he was part of the Ionetta trade. We traded him too. Anyway, Whiteman pops up, and that will end the first inning. Squirrels with the hit, but no runs. Aramis Ramirez will lead things off for the Giants in the second inning. First pitch from Pauly is too low. There's a called strike. This one is going to land into left field for the first hit for the Giants today. And he's going for second and really shouldn't have. And that's going to turn into an out. So the Giants do get a hit, but no base runner. Brings Garco to the plate. Stanley will be next. Garco has a 1-1 count in this at-bat. Make it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, here's Stanley now. First pitch goes outside. Swing and a miss makes it 1-1. This is down and in, 2-1. Swing and a miss again, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That ends the top of the second. The Giants with a hit, but nothing to show for it thanks to some poor base running. Quinton will lead things off for the Squirrels in the bottom half of the inning. Quinton's going to bat left-handed. Looks at a strike. This one is too low. Swing and a miss. This one up and out. 2-2. Called strike 3. 1 down. Minix at the plate. Minix, last year, or maybe even the last 2 years, not much of a threat at the plate, but he's hitting .375 in his brief time here up in the majors so far. Has a 1-2 count in this at-bat. Of course, this is probably going to work out the opposite way that it did with Michalak earlier, and of course, he strikes out in this at-bat. Bonite, he actually was this last June's draft. Not as soon as I said that, I was like, oh, we didn't draft 2 infielders. Bonite was the other draft pick along with Clippard, although I don't remember who was first off the top of my head. I'd have to go back and look. 1-2 count in this at-bat, and he swings and misses for strike 3. That'll end the second inning. We're still scoreless, and Clay Timpner will lead things off for the Giants in the third. First pitch called a strike. Grounds this one to short. Joey throws over. 1 away. Trammell at the plate. I think I've given up on the Trammell pronunciation. Trammell with an 0-2 count. The pitch is outside. Called strike 3. 2 away. Godden at the plate. Although the in-game PA announcer called him Godin, so maybe that's a better pronunciation. I'm not sure. Anyway, 0-2 the count. Grounds this one to Joey, and that will end the top of the third. We're still scoreless. Joey will lead things off for the Squirrels in the bottom half of the inning. First pitch called a strike. This one is too low. Grounds this one to second base. Utley takes care of it. Pauly at the plate now. Hey, he's got that average up to 204. Watches that slider break outside. This one is too high. Called strike on the inside corner. And misses outside. 3-1. Line drives this one. Utley makes a play before it can find the outfield. Brings Clippard back to the plate. He ground out in his first at bat. Looks at a strike. This one is called a strike as well, down and out. Well, that part of the zone, I should say. This one actually down and out, 1-2. Excuse me. Swings and misses, and that will end the inning. We go into the fourth, still no runs, only one hit apiece for the teams. Johnny Damon will lead things off for the Giants. 6 strikeouts for Pauly the first time through the Giants' order, and Damon was one of them. This first pitch is too far inside. There's a called strike. That pitch misses inside. That's going to be a base hit over Clippard's head. So the Giants with a real base runner now. Randy Wynn at the plate. Pauly, a pitcher you can steal on. Minix, I think his arm has gotten better from when he started, but still nothing up to the level of Tom or Martinez. But Wynn just promptly grounds into a double play, so the Giants still being retired in order even after having 2 hits in the game. Chase Utley pops this one up. Minix waiting for it, just in foul ground by the plate, and he makes the grab. We'll go into the bottom of the fourth. Still no runs. Michalak due up for the Squirrels. Michalak has the lone Squirrels hit so far. Grounds this one back to the pitcher, so that one didn't work out. 1 away. Swan struck out swinging in his first at-bat. 1 of 5 strikeouts so far today for Godin, or Godin. I don't know how you're actually supposed to pronounce it. Has an 0-2 count. And this one inside. Swan lets it go. This one outside. 2-2. Fouled away. Still 2-2. Grounds this one. That long throw from short, and it's not going to be in time. Mark that down, an infield hit for Swan. Brings Whiteman to the plate. He popped out in his first at-bat. Has a 2-0 count to start this at-bat. Whiteman, a proven home run hitter in the majors. He does have one this September. I think he had one last September. And he hit a few of them in spring training this past year. He comes up with a base hit, puts runners on first and second for Quinton, who starts off with a 1-1 count. This one in the dirt. 2-1. Hits a little ground ball to first. They go to second with it, and that is the only out that the Giants will get. Minix at the plate with 2 outs and runners on the corners. So that first pitch runs up and out. And this one outside as well. 2-0. Minix hits this one, but it's not going to get down. Stanley, I don't think, had to move an inch other than to close his glove. So we're still scoreless as we go into the 5th, where Aramis Ramirez will lead things off for San Francisco. Aramis Ramirez had the hit and then the very poor base running. He's quickly down 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Garco at the plate now. First pitch up and out. This one too low. Swing and a miss, 2-1. This one, a ground ball to first. Whiteman takes care of that. 2 down. Stanley at the plate. First pitch called a strike. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That brings us to the halfway point. Still no score. Bo Knight is due up for the Squirrels. First pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Joey at the plate. First pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 away, Pauly at the plate. Had a nice line drive in his first at-bat, but Chase Utley was able to make the play. Looks at strike 1. This one outside. Called strike 2. Grounds this one to second. Utley will throw it over, and that will end the 5th inning. We go into the 6th, still no runs, and the Giants actually still batting in order despite some hits. Clay Timpner coming to the plate. He ground out in his first at-bat. First pitch called a strike. Excuse me. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Gets this line drive into deep right field. It'll one-hop the wall. Quinton getting it back in, but that's going to be a leadoff double for Timpner. Trammell at the plate now, and the Giants suddenly threatening. First pitch is inside, as is the second one. Here's a called strike. Another called strike makes it 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Big strikeout for Pauly brings the pitcher to the plate. First pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. Now showing bunt. Pulls it back and it's called a strike. Looks like he'll swing away here. And actually he'll look at strike 3. 2 down, Johnny Damon at the plate. He did get a hit in his last at-bat and then was part of the double play that Randy Wynn hit into. Has an 0-2 count in this at-bat. And Pauly gets out of trouble with a knuckleball in the dirt and entices Damon to swing. So we're still scoreless as we go to the bottom of the 6th, where Clippard will lead things off for the Squirrels. Clippard 0 for 2 on the day. Watches that one outside. This one called a strike. Too low. Called strike. 2-2. Grounds to first. Garco takes care of that. 1 away. Michalak 1 for 2 on the day. Looks at a strike. Looks at strike 2. Grounds this one to actually third. Ramirez picks it up and throws it over. Either way, it's an out. 2 down. Swan got a base hit in his last at bat, deep in the hole and short. Looks at a strike. Swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. Hits this one to short a little more conventionally. Stanley makes the play. So we'll go into the 7th. Still no runs. 3 hits apiece for the teams. Randy Wynn will lead things off for the Giants. Wynn is struck out and hit into a double play. Looks at strike 1 here. Swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. Called strike 3. Chase Utley 0-2, a strikeout and a foul out. First pitch swung on and missed. This one just misses inside. High hop goes. Oh, Joey, though, with the cannon arm, still able to make the play. I thought that was going to be too high even for him. But Joey got rid of it quick and got rid of it hard. And on replay, I am still not entirely sure he actually got it there in time, but that's what we're going with. So 2 down, bases empty for Aramis Ramirez. First pitch goes outside. This one is too low. Pulls this one foul. There's a called strike. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll bring us to the 7th inning stretch. No score yet. And Whiteman will lead things off on the other side. Okay. Whiteman looks at a strike. My mic got caught up on my drink there. Has a 1-1 count after that pitch. Both starting pitchers still in the game here in the 7th, though with the scoreless game, maybe that's not surprising. 1-2 the count at the plate. That pitch goes too low. Fly ball into left, and that should drop in. Yep, right. Damon got closer than I thought he would, but it does drop in for the base hit. Leadoff single for Quinton now, as he looks at one outside. And this one called a strike. Up and out. 2-1 the count. This one's inside. 3-1. Called strike. We got a full count. Runner on first. Nobody out. Quinton swings and misses. 1 away now. Minix at the plate is 0-2 so far. Looks at strike 1. Hits this one. This could be a double play. No throw back to first. So 2 outs. Runner on first. Bo Knight, who has struck out in both at-bats so far today. 2 of Godin's 8 so far. Fouls this pitch straight back. Has an 0-2 count here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So we'll go into the 8th inning with no runs scored. Ryan Garco will lead things off. We'll have Pauly throw 1 more inning, and then we'll pinch hit for him in the bottom half. And then hopefully we'll get to put in Shibuya to close it out, but, you know, feels easier to say that than to do it on a day like today. Garco with a 1-2 count. Looks at strike 3. Stanley at the plate has struck out in both at-bats so far today. Looks at a ball. Looks at a strike. Swing and a miss, makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, Tipner at the plate. He had a leadoff double in his last at bat, and the Giants couldn't follow it up with anything. Starts off with a 2-0 count in this at bat. Pauly having a little trouble on what could potentially be his last batter as a 3-0 count. There's a called strike. Swing and a miss. We got a full count with 2 outs. Nobody on base. Called strike 3. Pauly's 16th strikeout of the day. Over 8 innings. Not too bad, but he will be pinch hit for here. Joey's going to lead things off in the bottom half of the inning, where still no runs have been scored. Joey 0 for 2 on the day, ground out and strikeout. Looks at strike 1. Pops this one up. Will it fall in for a hit? No. Tipner makes the play. Let's see. We preferably really want a lefty, I suppose. So let's see what Terry can do. All right. First pitch is swung on and missed. Another called strike. Gets this one. I think it's going to leave the yard. No, he did like Chief did yesterday. Hit it right off the center field wall. Not quite as high up as Chief did yesterday, but still. Boy, it would have been nice for that to have gone out. Clippard at the plate now. Runner on second with 1 out. And he has a 1-1 count. Looks at strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, it's up to Michalak to try to get the run in. First pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Squirrels come up empty again. We'll go into the 9th inning. Still no runs in the game. Trammell will lead off things for the Giants. So I guess we'll go get Nakai. He would normally follow up Pauly. They're finally trying to do too many things. Alright, Trammell has struck out in both at-bats so far today. First pitch from Nakai, swung on and missed. Another swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Chad Godden will hit for himself here. A little surprising in a tie game in the 9th, especially when he's already starting to get tired. Pops this one up. Minix is waiting on it. 2 down. Johnny Damon, 1 for 3, a single sandwiched by a couple strikeouts. First pitch called a strike. Fouled straight back, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. All right, we go to the bottom of the 9th. Swan will lead things off for the Squirrels. Godin getting tired. Swan 1 for 3 so far. Fouls this one back. Swing and a miss. 0-2. This one too high. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. One down. Whiteman at the plate. He looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, Quinton at the plate. He is 0 for 3 today. All at-bats have obviously been against Godin, so he's batted left-handed all day. Looks at strike 1. This one down and out. Swing and a miss, makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Well, for the second day in the row, we're going to go into the 10th with no runs scored. Randy Wynn will lead things off in the extras for the Giants. Wynn 0 for 3 today. A couple strikeouts with a double play in between. He is quickly down 0-2. This one misses inside. Well, that curveball didn't do what it was supposed to do, but it worked out anyway as Wynn swung right over the top of it. One away, Chase Utley at the plate. He'll look at a strike. This one is too low. Swings and misses at a changeup. Looks at strike 3. 2 down. Aramis Ramirez. He's 1 for 3 so far. A base hit and a couple strikeouts. Has an 0-2 count here. Ooh, that one ballsy take by Ramirez, but he gets the benefit of the doubt. Does not on this pitch, though. That is the last out of the top of the 10th. We'll go to the bottom half of the inning where Minix will lead things off. Just waiting on a run at this point. The Giants go to their bullpen and they find Brian Wilson. And that's going to be a base hit right down the left field line. Oh, okay, throw is offline, so that will go down as a double for, I believe that was Bo Knight. Oh no, this is Bo Knight, so that must have been Minix. Okay. Don't have the AAA lineup down pat yet. Bo Knight hits one to third. This one will get fielded. One down, runner still on second for Joey. And he's going to be intentionally walked. There's ball 4. Runners on first and second. The one on second's the only one that really matters. And you know, if I were the Chiefs, I might... Or the Chiefs, I'm putting in Chief. If I were the Giants, I think I might rather have pitched to Joey. I know why they intentionally walked them. I know why you would program that in. But I think a human would have known better. High hop. That's going to... Oh, it doesn't score on it. It is a hit. Ramos Ramirez makes a diving play to keep the run in. One out. Bases loaded. Clippard at the plate to try to be the hero. Looks at strike 1. Just has to get it to the outfield. Ground ball. Goes home with it. It is in time. So base is still loaded, but now with 2 outs for Michalak, who's going to need to come up with a hit here. First pitch out of the zone. This one called a strike on the outside corner. Up the middle, Wilson knocks it down, has time to go to first, and the Giants get out of the inning. Squirrels with an excellent opportunity to score, but cannot cash in. We are still scoreless as we go into the 11th inning. Who to put in? I guess we will go with Johnston for now. Alright, Garco 0 for 3 so far. And I should mention that outing means Nakai has still not given up a single run all year. Not too shabby. Garco lines to third. Swan makes the play. Stanley has struck out in all 3 at-bats so far today. Looks at strike 1. And this is inside. Little blooper towards second. Clippard fields it on a short hop and then throws it over. 2 away. Timpner does have a double on the day. Looks at strike 1. That one in the dirt. Too much sink on that one. Goes back to it, and this one also called a ball. 2-1. This one low again. 3-1. Called strike, full count, 2 outs, nobody on base. That should be a base hit into left. Bonite does a pretty good job cutting that off. 2 out single will bring Trammell to the plate, and we are going to get a pinch runner. Velez will come in, go from a speed 7 to a 9, and this one gets away. So a runner now in scoring position for Trammell, as he has a 1-1 count after that pitch. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Called strike 3, and that will end the top of the 11th inning. Still scoreless as we go to the bottom of the 11th, where Swan will lead things off. Alright, Velez will not stay in the game. Brewer will take over in center. Brian Wilson still on the mound. His first pitch goes inside. Called strike. This one too high. 2-1. Ground ball to third. Aramis Ramirez charges it and throws over. 1 away. Whiteman, 2 for 4 on the day. Cracks his bat, but it does go foul. New stick. Doesn't use it there. Looks at strike 2. Hits this one, but a ground ball to second. 2 down. Quinton, 0 for 4 on the day. Still batting left-handed. Looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. Hits this one deep, but it's going to be foul. Hits this one to the outfield, but Brewer should have it, and he does. A little bit tougher play than I thought, but it is still an out. We'll go into the 12th. Pitcher spot due up for the Giants. Still no score. The Giants will pinch hit. They are going to turn to King Griffey Jr. Definitely to the point now, just hoping anybody scores. Has an 0-2 count in this at-bat. Pops this one up, Minnick's after it, and he will not catch up to it. Ground ball to third, Swan over to first, and he sails the throw. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. Griffey takes second. So mark that one E5, and the Giants with the runner in scoring position and nobody out. Johnny Damon looks at strike one. Fouls this one back, 0-2. Pop up just into very shallow right center. Clippard makes the grab. One down, Randy Wynn now at the plate. Not that anybody's really had a great day at the plate, let's be honest. He has a 1-1 count to start this at-bat. This pitch too high. A little high hop towards first. Whiteman steps on the bag, though Griffey does take third. So Chase Utley at the plate with 2 outs and the potential winning run just 90 feet away. Looks at strike one. That's going to be a base hit. Giants finally score the first run of the game on an RBI triple from Chase Utley. All right, that'll bring Aramis Ramirez to the plate with 2 outs and a runner still on third. And the Giants now with a 1-0 lead. Ramirez looks at... Oh, gets away, but not far enough to score the run. 1-1 the count on Ramirez. Called strike 2. Called strike 3. The Giants, though, up 1-0. As we go into the bottom of the 12th, where Minix will lead things off. Kevin Correa is going to come in here to try to close this out for the Giants. Minix did get a double in his last at-bat. Looks at strike one. Swings and misses. Hits this one towards third. Ramirez will throw over. 1 away. Bo Knight has not gotten a hit today. Looks at a strike. Fouls this one back. 0-2. Called strike 3. It's up to Joey to keep the game going. He has not gotten a hit today. He was intentionally walked in his last at-bat. Chief got a hit but couldn't quite put it away. Grounds this one to first, but it gets foul. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. This one is over. Takes 12 innings, but your final score today, San Francisco Giants 1, Indianapolis Squirrels 0. We will cut to a few highlights. That was the real swing that mattered. An RBI triple, the only run of the game. Correa and Utley, your co-players of the game. So thank you everybody for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, we've got the Giants again tomorrow. We will see you then.